Alright, welcome to another FiddleHed fiddle lesson. We're going to take the tune Fairy Dance, which I've previously taught a basic version of, and we're going to add some fun things to it. A rhythmic thing, a fun string crossing rhythm, and then a kind of a double stop idea. So, if you don't know the basic version, definitely learn that first. And I have a link to that lesson in the comments field below. And well, I'm just going to play it and then we'll talk more, okay? So here goes a nothing. So we'll slow it down a lot and we'll kind of show you what I did. And actually it's not that really, it's pretty simple and repetitive, the things I did add to the tune. And take all these like things I'm going to show you as suggestions, just kind of things to try out and to explore. I like to think of fiddling as kind of a way to explore the instrument, to kind of get better at the instrument, but you're also practicing. But you're also making art at the same time. It's pretty cool to look at it both ways. Alright, so the basic versions of Fairy Dance starts first on E like this. So I came up with this kind of string crossing thing. I'm going to start first on E to open A. So it's a little bit of a departure, you'll notice, from the melody, but I think it really, you still are getting really the tune across. So we do that, let's see how many times. I do that 3 times in a row, just like in the main melody we do this 3 times. We're going to do the string crossing thing 3 times. You could just do it all separate bows to start. So, okay, so after doing this 3 times, we're going to do this. 2 on A to open A, then open E to open A. Here's that again. So the whole first half of this version of Fairy Dance. You're going to have fun with this, trust me. Okay, and the second half of the basic version starts like this. So I'm keeping this part, but I'm adding this on the, instead of that I'm doing that string crossing thing. Alright, and then I'm doing a string crossing thing at the end. So instead of the end going, I'm going again. So listen to the whole second half of my version of the A part. And then we'd start over. Here's that again. Now I'm going to slowly play the whole A part. Listen or play along if you think you got it. 3, 4. Good. That takes us to the B part, where we do a double stop thing. By the way, you can practice these ideas, I have a play along track, and there's a link to that in the comments field below. But the play along track is just basically like a rhythm instrument, guitar, sometimes a harp or omnichord, and a simple beat, and then the fiddle part. And so you can play along with the fiddle part, and then the fiddle part will go away, and you can play along with that as well. It's a fun way to practice. Alright, so the B part, the basic version was. Alright, that's the beginning of the B part, the first half, and then the second half of the B part is the same as the second half of the A. So, going back to the first half of the B part, I'm going to pretty much do that, but add some double stops. Alright, and I kind of, the way I approach it is I actually simplify the basic version. Basic version is, I kind of simplify it and then add the double stops back. I like to call it subtraction. So instead of going, I'm just kind of doing hoedown on third finger. So I'm basically simplifying it like so, and then adding double stops back. Here's that simplification again. So the first double stop is going to be third across A and E. This is kind of hard, I think. And the next one I just add the fourth finger. And I sometimes slide it. Here it is again. That's hard. The next one, low 2 on E and 1 on A. And then 2 on A, 3 on E. So those two together, whole thing. You can also add, if you're really comfortable with that, you can add a little slide. Oh, you can do a double stop here. First on E, open A. You can even do on the beginning of the run a double stop with low 2 on E and first on A. Here it is all again. At the end. Alright, I'm now going to play the entire version of what my kind of variation on fairy dance. I'm going to play the entire thing very slowly, and maybe at first listen and then try to eventually rewind and play along with it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Glad you made it to another FiddleHed fiddle lesson. See you next time. So long.
Thanks for